Hey, it's Rob the Ignorant Entrepreneur. Now, IBM CEO Arvind Krishna, he points to declining populations to calm fears about AI taking jobs. Now, you'll remember that this is a stark contrast against Elon Musk, who I actually haven't been hearing talk too much about this, especially as AI has come front and center and shown us that it will inevitably replace everyone. Now, let me just be fair and point out that Krishna, is quoted as saying, "We are going to need technology to do some of the mundane work so that people can do higher value work," end quote. He added that, quote, "There is going to be job creation," end quote, "with AI, as jobs will be added in areas with more value creation." Now, his remarks were made in a Nikkei interview and resemble ones offered by the former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, who spoke at the Wall Street Journal CEO Council Summit in London. Now, Schmidt goes, and I quote, "Here are the facts. We are not having enough children. All the demographics say there's going to be a shortage of humans for jobs. Literally too many jobs and not enough people for at least the next 30 years, end quote. Schmidt argued that while job losses in the near term might be inevitable, AI will have an overall positive impact because of enhanced efficiency and the technology's ability to replace professions already getting harder to fill in the shrinking labor markets. Meanwhile, Goldman Sachs estimated in March that while AI might lead to new jobs and a productivity boom, it could also expose the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs to automation. If AI ultimately does help society in the long term while creating hardship for many in the nearer term, it wouldn't be a first for technological innovation. So in my mind, if there's always going to be this battle of whether AI is going to be beneficial to people or the majority of people or not beneficial and, take everybody's jobs and all this stuff, it's better to be prepared for the worst case scenario. That's just me. People want to point to the Industrial Revolution and how bad conditions were people at that time and how automation made things a lot less dangerous. But of course, there were a lot of jobs lost through that and new jobs created. But with AI threatening many white-collar jobs today, many are thinking that we'll need a strong U.S. labor relations movement, one in which we give our workers a voice. Maybe something akin to the German system where the public and private sectors and labor work together, more so than America's more contentious company-by-company approach. And, we've seen various high people up, whether they want to be on the right side of history to say, hey, I said we should do this. We've seen guys like Elon Musk and Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak saying that we should pause AI and let people kind of figure things out, right? And the reason I say they're trying to be on the right side of history is they know nobody's going to pause AI development. What does it look like? We're competing with different countries out there. And then we go and see Elon Musk buy up all these NVIDIA chips to begin his own open AI rival. Come on now. And now we have questions like, should we automate away all the jobs, including the fulfilling ones? Should we develop non-human minds that might eventually outnumber, outsmart, obsolete, and replace us? Should we risk loss of control of our civilization? Remember, it's not just people using AI for beneficial situations, it's also people using them for criminal situations. And what also might be interesting is once everyone has the power to use these systems, where do we define the value? People in power aren't going to want to give it up. But if a lot of the tools that currently provide value can be automated, it's not just workers that are being replaced, it's also various companies. I've said it before in other videos, and I'll say it again here. Universal basic income. That might be something that needs to be taken a look into. And how that plays into politics, that's an even larger conversation. However, going back to Krishna, CEO of IBM, said that IBM would slow or suspend hiring in non-consumer facing roles that currently amount to 26,000 workers. He said, I quote, "I could easily see 30% of that getting replaced by AI and automation over a 5-year period." I won't try to get too much into this. What will the future of AI be? Again, I'm preparing for the worst case scenario. I'm getting accustomed with the AI technologies that are available and seeing where I could find my opportunity in that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been The Ignorant Entrepreneur. I'm out.